What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be reviewing Ninjago Dragons Racing Season 3, Episode 20, titled Chaos Reigns. So, let's talk about this. Now, before we begin, if you have not seen my episode review on Episode 19, go watch that one first before watching this one, and if you haven't seen this episode at all, go watch it right now. It's out now on Netflix, and please support the official release of Season 3 Part 2 and even Season 3 entirely. So please go watch it officially. That way we can boost up ratings and viewership for this series. That way we can get more content for Dragon's Rising in the near future. But if you already seen the episode, well, let's talk about this. Now this is the finale, so we're gonna go crazy with this one. So the episode begins with Rox, Knot, and Drix still with Thunderfang, and Thunderfang is now a Source Dragon. So that's great. Back to Lloyd and Aaron, the storm belt is now broken. Until Aaron had this great idea by using his object spinjitzu and using the spinjitzu to revive the storm belt, which is kind of crazy. Meanwhile, with the other two teams, Kerr and Zark attacked the main two teams in both Mysterium and Jinjaga with a whole bunch of spectral Dragonians. They tried their best while Lloyd and Aaron try to awaken the Archdragon of Focus. Finally, the Archdragon of Focus finally awakes, and now it's time for Archdragon versus Thunderfang aerial fight, which the aerial fight is pretty cool. And the best part is that Lloyd and Aaron have full control. That means that they can use their attack against Thunderfang, but they also can feel the pain of what the Archdragon is feeling during the fight. So I like how they are remotely connected to the Archdragon to try and defeat Thunderfang. Meanwhile, between the two teams, all hope is now lost, but Jay comes to save the day using his attacks against Zark, and Ryu finally learns Spinjitzu. Now, Jay confronts Nia that in his mind or heart, he feels something that he doesn't want to be a bad person to Nia. And Nia accepts it, and now they share a hug, meaning that we sort of have the Jaya reunion sort of back. So Jay's memories are coming back very slowly. Lloyd, Aaron, and the Archdragon finally defeated Thunderfang, which all of the souls returned back to the people of all across the merged lands. However, the Archdragon did warn Lloyd and Aaron that the Source Dragons are kind of pissed off that mortals were allowed to awaken the Archdragon. So they're now on the most dangerous with the Source Dragons. All three teams headed back to the monastery of Spinjitzu, but before doing so, all of the ninja, well, except Aaron, have headaches just because that there's something going on with their elemental powers. So they all rush into the monasteries, and they unexpectedly came out to three different monasteries instead of the monastery of Spinjitzu. Just because that Roz has locked all 17 portal gates and trapped Master Wu, or the ghost of Master Wu, and now he's now the ruler of the portal gates in the monastery of Gates. We then cut to the Source Dragons, telling us that strength, life, and focus left the council of the Source Dragons, leaving energy, flow, and motion. Because strength, life, and focus were not happy that mortals were able to use the Archdragon, while energy, flow, and motion did accept the fate that it was a good idea to have mortals unleash the awakening of the Archdragon. But since that three of the six members have left the Source Dragon Council, this means that all elemental powers are now glitching because they aren't balanced. So all elemental powers are unusable at the time because all six Source Dragons are not united or balanced. So all of the elemental powers are now glitched for the moment. At the end of the episode, we have this cool giant cliffhanger where Lloyd tells Aaron that we will find a way to reunite one another, which leads to Dragon's Rising Season 4. Now, the cliffhanger on this episode was fantastic. The episode itself is probably like the best cliffhanger yet. This episode was so good. I really like all the plot twists and all of the huge surprises. Rosh trapped Wu, Roz trapped all of the ninja in the furthest lands, in the merged lands, and that the source dragons are now divided, and that the ninja no longer have their elemental powers for the moment. So what's gonna happen with everyone? Well, I guess we have to find out with Dragon's Rising Season 4. But yeah, I will be talking about the ending, so stay tuned for that video where I will do a deep dive on the ending of Season 3. So stay tuned for that video. But either way, that is it for my review for Dragon's Rising Season 3. Possibly my favorite season of Dragon's Rising yet. And honestly, Season 3 Part 2 was kind of better than Season 3 Part 1. So, yeah, really like this episode overall and the season itself. But yeah, that's my overall episode reviews for Dragon's Rising Season 3. What do you guys think about this season? And what is your favorite episode from this season? Leave all your thoughts down in the comments down below. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on notifications whenever I post a brand new video. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!